We'll start this morning with some big breaking news, positive news for Arsenal.
Viktor Gyökeres has officially passed his London medical, marking a dramatic and decisive moment in what has been one of Arsenal's most high-profile and hard-fought transfer pursuits of the summer. The Swedish striker, affectionately dubbed the goal machine, arrived in the capital this past Friday and successfully completed his medical tests at Arsenal's prestigious London Colney training ground, clearing a major hurdle in his move from Sporting CP in a deal reportedly worth around €63.5 million plus €10 million in performance-based add-ons. The journey to this point has been anything but straightforward. Arsenal had identified Gyokeres as their primary striking target months ago, but negotiations languished amid Sporting's insistence on full release clause terms. Arsenal initially hesitated but ultimately pressed ahead, valuing the striker's goal-scoring pedigree. He netted over 40 goals last season and maintained an extraordinary goals-per-game ratio in Portugal. Behind the scenes, Arsenal technical director Andrea Berta and manager Mikel Arteta wrestled through intense discussions over add-on structures, finally reaching a breakthrough that paved the way for the next step. Gyökeres' decision to move was equally telling. Reports indicate he withdrew from Sporting's pre-season preparations and made no secret of his desire to play under Arteta, even reportedly declining overtures from other interested clubs. That commitment not only smoothed Arsenal's path but infused this transfer with added significance. This wasn't merely a tactful deal by the club, it was a statement of ambition reinforced by the player himself. The medical itself was thorough, covering cardiovascular, musculoskeletal, and performance diagnostics, but ultimately uneventful. Club sources described Gyökeres as arriving in exceptional physical condition, a testament to his professional regimen and readiness for the rigors of the Premier League. Now that he has passed the medical, the final few days of paperwork await. Arsenal is expected to finalize and register the deal within 48 hours. If all goes according to reports, Gyokeres could be unveiled at the Emirates before the club embarks on its pre-season tour of Asia, a tight but plausible window. The strategic implications are immense. Arsenal desperately needed a bona fide number 9 to spearhead their attack, and Gyokeres, with his physical strength, clever runs, and ruthless finishing, fits perfectly. He promises to add new tactical depth to Arteta's system, offering aerial ability, hold-up play, pressing acumen, and a natural instinct in the box. His arrival will also shape pre-season planning. Arteta emphasized earlier this week the importance of integrating Gyokeres before the trip to Singapore and the Asia Tour, ensuring he builds early chemistry with teammates and adapts to the club's intense training routines. Off the pitch, the commercial ripple effect has already begun. Arsenal's online stores report skyrocketing pre-orders for Gyokeres shirts, while social media engagement has surged, particularly across Scandinavia and Portugal. International coverage of Arsenal's summer business is also intensifying. The front office is determined to translate this transfer into global momentum even as the club edges its summer spending close to the £200 million mark. Within the dressing room, the mood appears upbeat and competitive. Early training insights suggest veteran defenders like William Saliba and Ben White have welcomed the Swedish forward, keen for the added firepower and competition he brings. Young players are equally energized by Gyokeres' presence, creating an environment of healthy internal competition, a key element in Arsenal's ambition to sustain challenges across multiple fronts. This transfer also signals a broader shift for Arsenal. They're no longer dabbling, they're declaring. Gyokeres is not just a stopgap or hype signing, he is a cornerstone. With previous additions like Zubimendi, Madueke, Mosquera, Norgard, and Arrizabalaga already completed, Arsenal now possesses a squad built holistically for both immediate competitiveness and sustained development. But with expectations so high, the spotlight will be intense. Gyokeres must adapt swiftly to the speed, intensity, and defensive astuteness of the Premier League, no small test, even for a player of his caliber. Fortunately, he has already shown resilience in England during his Coventry City days and mental resolve in Portugal, shrugging off setbacks to become a prolific leader. If he fulfills his promise, we may remember this as a defining moment. Gyökeres funneling Arsenal's attacking power, tipping tight games in their favour, and helping push past the second-place finishes that have become Arsenal's new norm. The squad's trajectory now hinges partly on this signing. If Gyökeres thrives, Arsenal could transform from challengers to champions. For now, the medical is complete, the paperwork is imminent, and Arsenal's summer crescendo continues. Within the next few days, Gyökeres will officially become a gunner, a prominent figure symbolizing this new Arsenal, ambitious, bold, and supremely confident that the time for greatness is now.